This is it, folks. This is it. We have to win today. I really do feel if we don't win this game, then, you know, we're doomed. I can't see us getting out of it, to be honest. It's so important, this game. It's just whether, well, we don't know what team we're going to put out. If Mick puts out the same team he started with against Preston, you just sack him. Just get rid of him, honestly. He's got to be more attacking than that. We have to be a lot more attacking than we were against Preston. Hello, how are you? How you doing?
I've had two people say, well, Lee says I've got to buy them off him, but I'm going to have one off you.
That's not fair. I'll have to have words. So you're doing well?
It's doing all right.
Okay, all right.
It's getting a bit warm though, isn't it?
Yes, people can still buy these fanzine, of course, after this is the last day of selling them, but you can still get them, can't you?
If you subscribe, drop me an email, jane@janestewart.co.uk, or send me £15 via PayPal using the friends and family option to the same email address, jane@janestewart.co.uk, and you can get all the issues from this season.
Brilliant.
If you want back issues from the previous one, you can do that, and if you want something next season to make sure you don't miss out, you can do that too. Also, drop me an email for deets.
Okay. Have you seen the team news yet?
No, I haven't. Have we got the team? Connolly, Carey, Patino, Bowler, Pervader, boom, and Rogers.
Right. Okay.
That's
who's on the
team,
bench?
isn't it? Grimmy, Luke Garbutt, Andy Lyons, Kenny Dougal, Lewis Fiorini. Oh, he's back.
Fiorini's good.
Hamilton and Kesh.
Right. Okay.
That's the team.
That's
the
as
fans
good as-
want.
that's as good
Everyone's
as-
favourites in that team, aren't they?
Hi, Steve. So the question
All
is,
right, Lee.
why do you think we are where we are this season?
Because we're crap, to be honest. We haven't got a proper team together. I don't really think he knows what players to play. He seems to change 5 or 6 at a time.
Yeah.
Having said that, he inherited what he got.
Yeah.
But really, there's been no excuse, has there? I mean, dire performance at North End. We didn't turn up. It's.
Have you seen the team today?
I know Yates is out, isn't he?
Yeah, Yates is out. And what Pervader and Bowler in is. You know,
Yeah. Well,
happy with that?
it's a must-win, isn't it? If we don't win today, we're down. Simple as.
What's gone wrong and why are we at the bottom of the league?
Well, for me, I think our midfield haven't been good enough all season.
Yeah.
In this division, if you stand still, you actually move backwards. We should have invested and made the midfield tougher. Too many teams have played round us. Today, we're going up top, so if we just time at the middle of the park, relatively happy at the back, fingers crossed that we can get an overdue win.
Well, thank you very much.
Just you keep your change.
Oh, thank you very
Get
much.
yourself a cup of tea or something.
Maxwell, Connolly, husband, Gabriel, Bowler, Carey, Don Thompson, Morgan Rogers, Pervader, Patino and Nelson. Where have you come from?
Come from Bradford.
You always follow Blackpool, yeah?
Yeah, I always supported Blackpool.
So why do you think we're down at the bottom of the league?
Well, I just don't think that Mccarthy chooses the right teams, to be honest. I mean, the teams he's chosen the last few weeks have been rubbish.
Have you seen the team today then?
Yeah, I have done. I mean, it's all right, but there's no Yates in there, and I don't know why.
I think he might be injured, I think.
Is he injured? I'm happy to see Bowler and Carey in there, because favourite players.
Oh, right, okay. Score prediction before we go?
1-1. 1-1.
I'm going to change the look. We're going to go in 13 today.
Play 21, Blackpool.
Right, here we are.
39, Isaac Davies.
Are you a lucky charm, Charlie?
I think I am. I mean, obviously, last time I came here, you beat Martin Forest 4-1.
Right, okay.
And I came back end of last year as well, when they scored 6 against Birmingham, so fingers crossed.
We'll see Bowler play today.
I am today. As an outsider that doesn't go every week, I just, like everybody else, I cannot believe he's not playing. And Mccarthy wasn't somebody who I wanted. Everywhere he seems to have gone, the fans want him out, but it's all about trying to get behind Blackpool today. It's a must-win game, like you said.
resulted in the crowd. It was a bit flat. They've just gone and scored. Really against the run of play. I would say to just a 1-0 down.
In my relaxation exercise is deep breath. Close my eyes so I don't have to watch.
We need to close our eyes and think of a tropical beach somewhere and imagine ourselves there.
Thinking about the curry I'm going to have tonight, the nice pubs I'm going to go to.
There it is. 2-0. Walking out already, look at it. 37 minutes into the game, people are going. No, it's just...
It's a tragedy.
I think that was a header back to Maxwell that didn't quite get to him. The play just nicked in around Maxwell. It's just terrible.
I'm not even watching, I'm just messaging a friend.
It's just, it's so bad for us.
Be here.
We're down, end of.
Oh, we knew that.
There's no hope. Fans stream out. It's not even half time and they're all going.
Are they going out of the league or are they going to the bar?
Going. Piling down the stairs. This is an embarrassment. The ladies team are just going around. They've just won the cup, and there's nobody here to cheer them round. Really, everybody's gone. Everybody's gone. Honestly, this is it. This is it. If you never followed us before,
Don't start now.
don't start. Just don't start. What this is what it's like to be a football fan of an unfashionable team, your local team, a little seaside town. It's hard. It's been hard. The highs are small and the lows go on for years and years. And this is
Don't get worse than this.
no. This
Doesn't you know? It doesn't. Never feels worse than this. This is. I felt like as soon as I stepped into the ground today, I felt like I've got this black cloud just appeared over my head. Just a bad feeling, and honestly, I just feel like I want to cry now. I don't want to be here. I'm not even paying attention to what's going on out there. It's too hard mentally. It's very, very hard when you're watching every game. It's just seeing this. It's awful, and when this sort of mood gets into a football club, you know, it's here all the time. There's a cloud over the ground, and it's been here since October, and it's just not showing any signs of shifting, and it's horrible. It's really fucking horrible.
Yeah, it is.
And the end of this season can't come quickly enough.
And we're not bleeping that out.
Something needs to change. Something major needs to change, because
these girls, just 1 second, I'm going to turn it round and show you. They are, look. Somebody that's actually won something. Well done. They are winners. That's what it's all about. Winning. That's what football's all about. We should have followed them. Should have just followed the women. We might do next season. Just follow them.
they were not the richest, biggest, most fashionable club. Everyone's against us, aren't they? You know, the league are against us, the referees are against us, no one wants us to do well. You know, Sky, just listening to the commentary, that Preston game last week, the stuff that they say, it's really, really horrible. They're really horrible.
Yeah.
And I've lost my train of thought, what was I saying? So yeah, we need to get pre-season properly organised in the proper order. We need to recruit properly. We need to get the manager in early. We need to prepare properly for next season, because this season was a fucking shambles, and you can't just blame Neil Critchley for that. You can't, because pre-season should have been planned even before he left. We've got to be organised, we've got to prepare. They say, don't they, fail to prepare to fail. That's exactly what's happened this season. We've been on the back foot. You can't be, when you're Blackpool in the Championship,
You can't start off on the back foot because you're fucked. You're fucked right from the start. And this is just awful. And why should we renew our season tickets for next season if we're going to get more of this? You've got to do something. You've got to do something drastic to prove to us that you know what the problem is and you're going to address it, and we're going to turn it round. We're going to start turning it round. Because I'm sick of hearing about, building a new stand or the pitch is nice. Fucking doesn't matter. We want to see a winning team on the pitch. That's all we care about, really. We're not interested in your finances. We're not interested in how much money you're putting in over the next few years. It's not all about money. It's about belief and hope and giving us something. Just give us something. Please just give us something to grab hold of, because it's not all about numbers. It's about people.
Yeah.
And it's about love.
Jane was talking to me earlier on in the week that she was reading her old notes from the season that we went down under the Oystons, and the parallels of that season are just...
Oh yeah, pre-season was a mess. We didn't build the squad till later, the training ground wasn't happening, and I know it's in the post, isn't it, the training ground, but still we haven't got one, have we? Things... There's a lot of parallels, and there's no hope. Like there wasn't when I stopped coming last time. It felt the same. It feels the same, and I know it's different circumstances, but I'm feeling the same, and it's very, very hard.
It just didn't. In that season, everything was set up for Blackpool to fail from the start of the season, where we had no team. To just the whole, there's so many parallels. And
well, what we had back then, and which is why it took us several goes to get relegated from the Championship. Then we had belief. We got promoted to the Championship, and we had Larry as manager, and he was like, oh well, just saying the same things that Michael Appleton was saying. Oh well, we can't really compete at this level, and we'll do well just to finish one place above relegation. And then
Ben Mansford.
And then we got rid of him, and Ollie came in and just had this positive attitude, and things turned around, and boom, what happened. We ended up going into the Premier League, but because we'd been in the Premier League, we didn't doubt. Those players didn't doubt that they were good enough to be in the Championship, because we competed in the Championship. We've been up to the Premier League. You don't doubt. You've got that belief. And these lads, do they have that belief that they're good enough to play at Championship level when they're told that we've overachieved for the last 2 seasons?
Yeah.
That we shouldn't have stayed up last season. We shouldn't have got promoted in the first place. Your League One lads, that's whether they know that consciously or subconsciously. If that's what they're told, if that's what's coming from upstairs, that you've overachieved, do we believe that we should be in the Championship? So how can we possibly compete if we don't believe? And it's the belief that we need to get in. We need someone with a positive attitude, at the helm, be that, on the board or, a manager.
On the board, you can't have the directors or, the CEO of the company says, of the club saying, if we finish above third off the bottom, it's a good season. That's not what you want to hear. That's not why we buy season tickets. That's not why we come and watch this. No. That's not why we put ourselves through all this to hopefully finish 1 point above bloody relegation. What's he doing here? What's he driving forward there?
He talks money. He talks about money, and he makes money, and it's all about money. But it's not all about money. It's about hope and belief.
You can shout all you want at referees after the match. It's too late. Isn't it? What's the point of going in to the referee after the game and shouting at him? It's not going to change the results, not do anything. All it does is just makes things worse for the club.
It just makes people think badly of our football club if that's the way they treat officials. I never did that when I was secretary at Chase. I used to be nice to the referees, have a cup of tea with them, and there were occasions, of course, I wasn't happy with what they'd done, but you know, I'd go in after the match and say, you know, could you just explain why you gave that red card? And sometimes they'd be like, oh, you know, did you not agree with my decision? I'm not saying that, I'm just asking you to explain your decision, please. You know, I didn't go in ranting and raving because it's not professional.
No, it's
we
not.
are a professional football club, you know, and Chase weren't professional, but, you know, still like to behave that way. You should, you know, treat people with respect.
The players are coming out for the second half.
Sorry, I'm ranting. I'm just.
It's all right. The players come out. There's nothing to film in this, to be honest. I might as well just talk to you. We can't even just cancel the second half.
I'm wound up. I'm shaking now. I get so upset.
It's just terrible.
It's horrible. Sell your membership thing.
Before,
help us out.
Before we get back to the second half, we do have a membership thing underneath. You can click on that and join and help us out to do these videos. We're not sure whether we're going to be doing as many next season because we can't really afford to keep going to all the games. It's costing us a lot of money, and it is a hobby at the end of the day. You know, we do it for the love, we do it for you.
Well, you're meant to enjoy hobbies.
Yeah, well, I'm not enjoying this hobby, but it is our hobby. This isn't a, you know, somebody said something about this being my business. This is not my business. My business is making videos for your business. Hi, it's half time and I shouldn't be talking about me, I should be talking about you and your business. We've just hit over 1.9 million views, and with thousands watching these videos every week, it's a great place for you to advertise your business. If your team are playing Blackpool and you're thinking of making a weekend of it, then this is the hotel for you. It caters specifically for football fans. They've got a fantastic sports bar showing Sky Sports TV and BT Sports. You get a great breakfast and it's only a short walk away from the ground.
Call me now on 01253 790 909 or visit tangerinehotels.co.uk.
Is it May yet?
Just in a way, probably this is the best thing, and then the hope's gone. I think now the hope is totally gone. Right, we've rambled forever, and
Sorry,
it's just one
triggered
big,
me now.
big long though.
They've triggered me.
No, it's right. It's absolutely right. Anyway, back to the second half. See how many. See if we can keep it under about 7-0. Cardiff fans now playing with the ball. They can't get the ball back. The referee. Well, that's the most entertaining thing. Cardiff fans not giving the ball back. I don't know why they're 3-0 up. What a goal! They scored. What a goal! 74 minutes gone. There's still 15 minutes to go. There we go. Not many left now, folks. Not many left now. This is what you've done, Ben Mansford. This is you, CEO of the club. This is what you've achieved. What a great job you've done, Ben. As the boos ring round. Pitiful. Been witnessing Cardiff. It feels a long time ago since we were doing that chant at the end of a game. And
Oh God, it made me feel sick actually.
it is. It's just
Fist bumps.
we're getting Sadler out. We're getting this awful. You can come and say behind us. Nightmare. Yes, it's
It's sickening. It really is sickening.
it's painful, and watching everybody sad coming out. And
Do they get it? Do they get what this is doing to the mental health of people at Blackpool?
no.
You know, it's all very well saying, we shouldn't be competing at this level, but we need something.
There's nothing really. There's nothing really good to say. Yeah, we are going down. There's nothing
There
good.
isn't anything good to say.
There's
It's
nothing
over.
good to say. It's just
over.
pitiful, and the goals were just like a comedy of errors. I mean, you know, there was a little bit of hope. We got a goal. We did play a bit better second half, to be honest, but not good enough. It's just not good enough, and I think we're resigned to going down. And it's a shame, really, because Reading are down in it, and QPR are sliding down into it. And
If we had anything about us, we know we could catch QPR, but I can't see where the points are coming from.
Yeah, we're YouTube, yeah.
Right, I'm going to the pub.
Yeah, we're
See you
going
little
to
Luton.
drown us all
Oh,
those. I'm
bloody
going to
wait
go and
for
do
that
this
one.
6 o'clock moaning, so I'll see what you all have to say in the phone in, and yeah, it's just a season that was set up to fail from the start, and it's looking that way, isn't it? I can't see any hope now. Thought maybe just a chance. There was a chance with this, but anyway, thanks for sticking with us. Thanks for watching us, and sorry again. It's just another shit video.
There he is.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, folks. Bye.